Thank you very much. Hello. Well, I just got back from a good vacation, and I have a great story to tell all of you. Boy, there was a couple who also took a vacation to Spain and found themselves in an out-of-the-way village at lunchtime. Now, over there, nobody speaks any English, but his wife was very hungry and also worried too. Okay, about the language problem. Now, how do they order the food? But her husband said, no problem. A picture worth 1,000 words. Let me show you how to order 2 pieces of steaks with mushroom. So he took out a piece of paper, write it down, draw a picture, 2 light mushroom, with a little stem in the middle, and then also make a sketch of the cow, with 2 horns, sticking out, and give it to the waiter. And then the waiter take it out, smiling, "Si, senor." So a few minutes later, the waiter came back with 2 tickets to a bullfight and an umbrella. Well, they had quite a ball. Now, language barrier can be a problem when you travel. And when you go to Malaysia, where English is a common language, running around can be an easy task. Penang has the most unique way to go sightseeing. I had an opportunity to travel in trishaw with the former Miss Malaysia, Yasmin Yusof, to see some of the unusual sights in Penang. Penang is one of the oldest cities in Malaysia. Old buildings are everywhere. Even the transportation is old. Now, for this car, you would expect to find it in a museum. What the heck, is still running good. The people in Penang are very friendly. Even when they meet a stranger, they will take you as one of their old friends. He offered his car to me so that I can see the whole city in a short period of time. Here is a building King Kong would have liked to play on. This is called Komta, Penang's answer to the Empire State Building. It is the tallest building in Penang. Not only has a major department store, but is Penang's government civic center. You have heard all roads lead to Rome. This landmark sign may help you to decide how to get there, provided you keep your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. This is the most famous bridge in Penang, 14 kilometers long, making it the 3rd longest bridge in the world, connecting Penang Island to the mainland of Malaysia. Another popular landmark in Penang is the famous Penang Hill. This is not a place for you to drive up. To get there, you need to ride in a special cable tram. This tram was originally built in 1897, but it took 25 years to complete. The tram ride runs every half hour and is a big attraction for tourists from all over the world. In spite of the steep hill, the ride is very smooth. This is the midway point where cars pass. When one car comes down, it pulls the other one up. A typical example of cooperative effort. Even though this system is over 100 years old, but it has a perfect safety record. It takes an hour to get to the top. It costs only 50 cents for the ride, but it has a $1 million view. Looking down, you see a lot of trees. The people here have an ingenious idea to use the wood. In spite of all the popularity of running shoes, this is the Penang version of Reebok. This is the dying art of shoemaking. Each shoe is made of wood, just like the Dutch clock. Each pair is custom made to fit your size and design color. A lot of people like this kind of shoes because they don't have to worry about tying laces. This is very popular, particularly for ladies, because of the high sole You get an added height when stand on it, and easy to walk on water without getting your feet wet. The only trouble is, it's hard to talk when you walk. I hope you like my walking shoes. You know, walking shoes were not easy to get because nowadays making those shoes is a dying art. And we were lucky that we went to Malaysia and get a chance to find this. Okay, now also looking at my apron is also a dying art because we only have one apron per show and each apron have to have the word walk. And it must be a little bit funny. Okay, take a look. And then you find out whether you should walk or not. That is a tough decision, isn't it, right? To walk or not to walk. Now, oh boy, I'm really excited today because I just got back from Malaysia. And then over there, they are very clever. They use those spices that you won't believe. They use a lot of pepper, and then make the food so nice. Even though it's hot and spicy, but after you sweat it out, all the sweat come to your skin, you feel cool. See, I think that is a little trick. Why they eat so much hot spices down in the tropical area. They just want to sweat it out and get a free steam bath. That's what it is. Now, in this show, I'm going to be using that to cook up our friend, lobster baby. And it's going to be so good and so spicy. After you watch this, you will run to the market, get your lobster, right? Now, this is the lobster. Now, when you buy lobster, make sure you should get your good value, okay? Now, make sure the lobster is complete with everything. And then when you press this part, you know, this is the part that you should press, you know, on the head, right here. This is the head here. And you press it, make sure it's hard. If it is soft, that means a lot of water inside, okay? And also, you should not buy lobster in a water tank, okay? The live tank, because the lobster absorbs a lot of water. So what you're paying for, you know, $10 a pound for the water, which makes it quite expensive, you know? Why not? Unless it's holy water, you know? That's it now. By the way, you know how to make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Well, we can use it on TV, can we? That becomes the holy water. That's right. Okay, now there you are. You get your lobster here, and this lobster has been desensitized. That means no pain, and he has no gain. Now you notice there are two claws there. One is bigger than the other. Now the one is big one is for the defense. So just like Mike Tyson, you know, using it to prevent you know, the opponent to come to him. And then the other one is sharper. This one is a little bit sharp. This is a left jab, you know, right there. Don't put your finger there, otherwise you lose it, you know. Now see, I just lost one. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, now we have desensitized this thing, so we take the head off. One, head off to the good start. Yeah. Then you get your clever cleaver. That's right. Get your clever cleaver and then cook this. All right, now then you get this. Now this is no pain at all. Anyway, no pain for me. And then you get this. All right, now get that. And then you get hold of this part here. And then you go to the other side. Okay, now the other side like this. Just crack it, okay? Now and then you can cut it in half. Oh, that's one. Then you put all the lobster into my wok cover. Now here you can crack this using your cleaver. The whole idea is to get some of the flavor into the whatever you're cooking. Oh, good catch, isn't it? Now, then you got it like this. Oh, oh, oh. Then you cut this in half. Oh. Now, then what about this? Oh, the legs. Actually, you can eat the leg. You know, you can just use it like a straw. It just keeps sucking all the meat out, and then you can have a good time. But my brother just loved this. So I'm going to give this to my brother. Okay. Hi, brother. Here's a delivery for you. Okay, then you cut this part. Oh, this is really lively, huh? Even though it's desensitized, but it's all there, walking good. Now, every part of the lobster can be eaten. Okay, now, here's a tail, like that. Cut it up, and then you just cut this into bite-sized pieces, okay? Now, just like that. Oh, we are ready. Okay, now then you just put some of the Wonder powder, okay? Now, Wonder powder over here. Okay, just cover it with Wonder powder, and then you just mix this thing up, you know? Mix it up and heat up some oil. Okay, now you watch the oil now. This is the nice thing about cooking lobster. Before it is cooked, it looks like this. But after it is cooked, it changes color. See, turn around, you already changed color. Just for you. Now see how easy it is. All right, this is done. Number one, the head. Then it comes to the other side. Okay, all the legs and claws and everything. Okay, put it in and let it cook for about 2 minutes. And then the lobster will be cooked very easily. All right, now just let it cook. While you're cooking the lobster, what you should do is clean up your mess from the cutting board. Okay, now, all right. And then just wipe all those things, change your cleaver, and then clean up your board. All right. Then you won't use this anymore. And then you use another cleaver, and then cut up some of this onion. Okay, small onion, small pieces like that. All right, now this is called a Spicy Lobster Supreme. It's so delicious, you won't believe it. Now you get some of this red and green pepper. Okay, and then you should have a little bit of the real hot stuff. This is called the dry chili pepper. That's all you need. Okay, you get all those things together, and then all you have to do, just heat up the wok, another wok. Okay. Another wok, who's there? Now, for the head, I'm going to just level a little bit so that the head will stand up and then look at you while you're eating. Now there, that's it. And away we go. Okay, 2 tablespoonfuls of oil from here. See? Make sure it's on. Okay, now 2 tablespoonfuls, 1, and then 2. This is my favorite dish. Because this way you use the spice and then work it with all the nice tender meat from the lobster, and it's good. And one thing for sure, I like to use a little bit fine spice powder, okay? Little bit fine spice, it has a bit, just tiny little speck of that, you know, okay? It has anise seed, fennel seed, peppercorn, cinnamon bark, and dried ginger, all those things. Now, then after that, couple tablespoons of oil. Then you put all the onion, garlic, minced garlic, 1 teaspoonful. Okay, and put it in there. Let it cook. And then put a little bit dry chili pepper. Okay, now about ½ teaspoon. Okay, that's it. And then some salt. ½ teaspoonful of salt too. Then you get your chili lobster, the lobster, cooked lobster here. Right from here, walk to the other side. 1 more walk. Now, see? That's it. Now, this is great. Oh, boy, this is terrific. And then you just sprinkle this with some Chinese cooking wine. And little speck of this fine spice powder. Okay, little bit. That's all. Okay, then you just shake this and mix it up. Okay, away you go. Now, see? That's all you have to do. Now, just mix this, and then give it a couple toss, and then away you go. Now, here's your lobster. And all you have to do, just put the lobster head right here, see? And then stand up. Stay right there. Okay, now you stay, and don't go too far. A little bit tricky. Now, that's it. Here's the Spicy Lobster Supreme, and stay tuned, and I have more for you. Hey, you want to walk like me with this 14-inch stainless steel wok? You can walk up a storm. You will never rust, and the food tastes great. Normally sold for $30, it can be yours during this limited offer for $18.95. And as a bonus, I will include my red tea. To order, send $18.95 plus $4 postage and handling to 9948 Lohitt Highway, Burnaby, BC, V3J1N3, or call 1-800-665-9699. Hi, how are you? Welcome back. Well, I'm glad you stayed with us because now I'm going to cook up a very interesting dish. This is the squid, you know, the tube of the squid. Okay, now as you know, the squid has two parts. There's the front part where the tentacles are, and also you have the tube. And I'm very fortunate because my assistant, you know, get rid of everything and clean it up for me, so I can cook this in a matter of 3 minutes. Now, okay, this is the tube. Now, when you get the tube, then you just cut this in half, okay? Now, and then to the inside surface, get your cleaver to do some score, you know, right here, okay? The reason is this, in case it gets tough, then you don't have to chew all day. Then you call this the chewing gum, right? Then you cut it into a bite-sized pieces like that, and then you're okay. Now, and I'll be cooking this nice squid, you know, with some tomato. Oh boy, the whole thing is going to look, you know, terrific and exciting and also very tasty. You know, you're going to love it. So cut this thing up just like that, and then, oh, and make sure you get some ginger root, because without the ginger root, oh, they are going to be very fishy. Okay, now you cut this into slices like that, then you're ready. Now all you have to do, just heat up your wok. Heat up your wok, and then we are ready. And then you get some of the baby corn, and then tomato, you know, here. Now, this is the way I cut the tomato. I put my finger here, and cut, and turn, and cut, and turn, so I never have to eat this part. When you come to the end, I just cut it like this. Now, that's it. No waste. You know, there you are. One more time. Slow-mo. Wheat. More. Finito. There, your brother. That's for you. Okay, now the wok is hot. Just 2 tablespoonfuls of vegetable oil. That's what I use. And then half teaspoonful of the minced garlic and the ginger. Now, these two are very important because it helps to bring up the flavor of the squid. Okay, now put all those green onion as well, and also some onion. Then I put all the squid. Now, this is a lot of squid. Okay, now let it cook. Cook this for about 2 minutes in the wok to allow the ginger and the garlic to mix with the nice squid. All right, now there you are. Just keep going, you know, like this. Okay, wow, this is good already. Smells good. Okay, now just let it cook. Okay, now then what happens? Then you put a little bit of salt, half teaspoonful of salt, and then put all the baby corn, onion, all the things, and then make it, and then also put all those tomato. Tomato, so the whole thing looks good. And then all you have to do now, just put a little bit of water. A little bit of water. That's all you have to do. And then cover it with a wok lid and let it cook with high heat for about 1 minute. Okay, now, this is called a Chinese muffler. You listen. See, cut down all the noise. Just like your car, you don't have the muffler. And then all you have to do, just mix a little bit what we call the starch solution. 1 tablespoonful of starch to 1 tablespoonful of water, because they put a lot of water there. So I'm going to put another half tablespoonful of the Wonder powder, you know, to it. And then it will help to thicken up the sauce. At the same time, make it glossy looking. Some people, they even use my Wonder powder to do their makeup so that they are shiny and bright. And all you have to do now, just add about 1 tablespoonful of oyster flavored sauce. Now, that is important. Okay. And a little bit of sesame seed oil. All right. Now, there you are. Ready. Then you get your plate. Oh my, oh my. This is ready. And then you cook this until a lot of steam, comes up. You see the steam comes up? Then you're ready. And all you have to do, just put your sauce right in. And then wait until it comes to a boil. Then the whole thing is ready. And you get some of this garnish, right here. Okay. Now, a little bit of this. All this parsley. And then mix this thing up. There you are. You got a squid with this tomato, all done to perfection. And I'm going to take a short break and come back with my guests to enjoy this. And I hope you will come and enjoy this with us too. Don't walk away. I'll be right back.
How can you stop a throbbing toothache? Massage your hand with ice. How do you cure poison ivy? Try oatmeal. How do you quiet a colicky baby? Run the vacuum. How do I know these cures really work? Because my staff and I spent months interviewing over 500 doctors and health professionals to bring you this incredible book, The Doctor's Book of Home Remedies, from the editors of Prevention Magazine Health Books. I'm Bill Gottlieb, editor-in-chief. And after writing about health for over 14 years, I can assure you there has never been a more complete and practical encyclopedia of home healing techniques than the Doctor's Book of Home Remedies. Over 670 pages, 2,300 remedies, the wisdom and experience of over 500 top U.S. doctors and health experts covering over 130 different health problems. You'll learn how a steaming cup of coffee can stop an asthma attack, how plain yogurt soothes a sunburn. From controlling diabetes to ending diaper rash, you'll find it all in the Doctor's Book of Home Remedies.
Call now for the Doctor's Book of Home Remedies. Try it absolutely free for 21 days. That's 3 full weeks to read and use this home encyclopedia of health and healing absolutely free. Then, if you choose to keep it, we'll bill you in 4 easy installments of only $7.99.
And as a free gift, you'll also get this Meals That Heal cookbook. Over 50 pages of recipes and recommendations on the foods and dishes that can help make you well and keep you healthy.
Remember, you can try the Doctor's Book of Home Remedies free for 21 days, and the free Meals That Heal cookbook is yours to keep. So call now.
In the meantime, use your blow dryer to soothe an earache. Try rubbing aspirin on a bee sting. To stop grinding your teeth,
call 1-800-637-9800. 1-800-637-9800.
Welcome back. Well, didn't take me long. I got this Spicy Lobster Supreme. All spicy but nicely made. And walking over here is my tomato with squid just for you. And I hope you like it. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Stephen.
See, how's the lobster?
Excellent.
You just had a piece?
Very nice.
Is it too spicy for you?
No, very good.
Not at all?
No.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, go ahead, have a bite. Now, how was that?
good, very good.
That's all? You're going to go home and try it out?
For sure.
Do you cook at home?
I just walked to your restaurant.
You just walk to my restaurant. So what is your favorite dish?
A combination, really.
Combination?
I like the deep fried prawns, black bean sauce.
Yeah, black bean sauce.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, that's our favorite. And we serve it in the hot tap pan dish, too.
Right.
Well, one of these days we'll show the folks how to do it, right here. Now, let's see the fortune cookie. He said, "Wood do lo, hawk do lo." Now, in English, it means live to an old age, learn to an old age. That means we learn and live at the same time. Make sense?
Right.
Well, there you are. Try one of this squid. Now, then you have the baby corn, and you've been having a lot of fun, don't you? I better not talk to you because you can't talk back. See, that's nice thing. When your food in the mouth, you never talk back. So you keep on watching me, and I will never talk back to you. Bye-bye, and see you next time. For today's fantastic recipes, please send a self-addressed stamp envelope to P.O. Box 3313, Vancouver, BC, Canada, V6B3Y3.